from St. Louis, Missouri. I am Horus. Thank you.
Hi. Hello, we are I am Horus from St. Louis, and we would like to perform for you tonight. So we just need a suggestion of absolutely anything.
Robotics.
Robotics.
All right, well, so we're from St. Louis, Missouri, as we talked about earlier. So every year they have a robotics competition in St. Louis where kids from all across the country come to where the LA Rams, formerly the St. Louis Rams, used to play in the dome there. And probably like 1,500 or 15,000, excuse me, robotics students would come, and it was a lot of fun because it was a bunch of geeky little kids, but they were like had team uniforms, people cheering for them, and it was psychotic actually how exciting people would get down there. And I used to work in the city, and they had this grocery store kind of halfway between the AT&T building that I worked in and the football stadium that they had there. And they never really warn you about these things, and so you'd expect to go to have a nice little lunch, you know, your normal 20 minutes, trying to run out of there and everything. And there was like probably 1,000 kids in line trying to get lunch, and that doesn't happen so much. So we hate kids is really what it comes down to.
That's fair.
That's fair, yeah, right.
You're looking thirsty, Todd.
That's really good looking water you have there, Mr. Thompson.
Yes, it's very quenching. Now, I'd love to give you some, Todd.
Uh-huh. I'd love to have some of that, Mr. Thompson.
But, frankly, I need a few questions answered before I can parch your thirst.
I'm not going to tell you anything about our team's robots, Mr. Thompson.
Todd? Can I call you Todd?
I suppose.
You can call me Franklin.
Okay, Mr. Thomas.
I said you can call me Franklin.
All right,
We're all
Thomas.
friends here.
Of course we are, Mr. Thomas Franklin.
Now, my team, it's a very good team. They're a bunch of underachiever kids from the inner city.
I know, they've been 13th place 3 years in a row.
And it'd be really nice if we could do something nice for them, because you come from all this privilege. That's a light. Oh, go ahead, sir. I don't want to interrupt you, Todd.
Are my parents actually coming?
That depends.
Okay.
Those are mighty nice robotic building fingers I'm seeing in front of me, Todd.
Yeah, you should see.
Back on the board.
Okay, sure. You know, for the last 3 years, my team's won first place.
I know, Todd.
And, you know, the motherboard, that was all me. That was me. I put it all together, I soldered all of it, and that's why the robotic arm goes wham to the ball.
I know, Todd. Why do you think you're here, Todd? Do you not understand how this is working? The bright light, the lack of water, the menacing cleaver in my hand, hand on the cutting board?
I guess it's all kind of coming together now.
It's a threat, Todd. It's a threat.
I see. So, you're not really part of our fan booster club.
No, Todd. I'm an intimidating middle school science teacher from an inner city school who's trying to do something for my kids.
Frank.
Yes?
It has been embarrassing. The last 3 years, you have been leading our robotics department. 13th place?
Look, I'm sorry. Isaac Asimov School for the Gifted is a really good team, and it's very hard to beat them.
Listen!
Oh, God!
I need you to do something. We can't be 13th place anymore. I can't be a principal of a school of 13th place robotics students. You figure out what the hell you're going to do.
I just tickled myself a little. That was very, ah!
We will be first place.
That's my score!
Tell me, what are we going to be?
First place!
You figure it out.
First place!
Come on, Frank.
All right, I've got it. All right, I've got it. So, honey, I'm gonna have to bring a kid home after school and put him in the basement.
Oh, we've been talking about kids. That's so amazing.
Yeah. So,
Frank, really?
Depending on how-
Do you think is this like a trial kid?
it could be a trial kid.
A trial kid. That would be so. It's been so hard for the two of us.
I know, honey. I'm so sorry. It's completely me. I got a really low
Do you think
sperm
we're ready
count.
to be fosters?
I don't know.
Oh God.
I don't know.
Frankie.
But you gotta listen to me.
Frankie.
Yeah. Listen, back up. You're hurting my hands.
We're gonna be parents.
Yes, but we're gonna have to practice tough love.
Of course. We don't want some weak little child.
No. Do not want a weak child.
Frankie.
Yeah. No. He's gonna be a really smart kid too.
That's good.
He's gonna
There's
be
so many dumb kids in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
We don't want a dumb kid.
No, he will not be a dumb kid. Now, you know how they say we don't care as long as he's healthy and has 10 fingers, 10 toes? What if he doesn't?
Like 9 fingers and 8 toes?
Maybe, it depends on how quickly he talks.
I still love him. I mean, it's just a trial kid, right? It's a trial. It's a trial.
Yeah, it's a
That's
trial
right.
kid.
Tina, come here. Sit.
Frank is bringing home a child.
Oh.
Kid. He came from work. He came back from school.
Are you sure that you're both ready to have a trial kid?
I'm so ready for a trial kid.
Trial kids are a trial. I mean, it's in the
What?
name.
No.
It's in the name.
No, I'm
Trial
probably a
kid.
child parent. Child parent? A trial parent.
Trial parent.
A trial parent.
But yes, you would be a child parent as well.
This is so
I mean, that's in the name.
Tina,
I don't know if you...
Tina, could you be the godparent? Both of them.
Yeah, I would really... Yeah.
I've
I've always wanted a kid that I didn't have to, like, stay with afterwards. I just got to go home.
Right. It's like being an aunt or an uncle.
Like, I could do that. So, hi, I'm Tina. Oh, God, you're really bloody. All right. Oh, wow.
Hi, Tina.
Are you and your dad playing like cowboys and Indians? I don't know if that's the proper term for it nowadays, but
Help me.
where'd all your fingers go?
Don't know. I've been in 13 different rooms. He keeps saying 13.
It's a
13.
big house. It's a big house.
It's a very big house.
I have a small house. I've always wanted kids in my house, but
He's trying to kill me.
oh, what a great imagination you have. That's great. That is great. They've always wanted to have a kid. You don't know. No, don't list over. There we go. There's a big boy. There we go. Okay. So I just want to tell you, stay with me, focus. Your eyes are getting all blurry. I am right across the street, so if you ever want to come over, I'll have popsicles in the freezer. Yeah?
1.
No, I'm 9981, right across the street. So you just come on over whenever you want. Folks. Oh, he's Tucker. Oh. There's a good boy. They are one lucky set of parents. Trial parents. I don't have any good robotic stories because I'm not really good with any of that science stuff or anything like that. So
That's fair.
But if we're going to go robotics, then I'm going to think of science, and then with science, I'm going to think of the. I don't know if you remember this because you're 10 years younger than I am, but back in the 70s when they didn't give a shit about kids,
Yeah.
you could get these
I
science
benefited
kits.
from some of that actually.
Okay.
Okay.
You get these big science kits where you could do scientific experiments.
Yes.
And like every other chemical in the box was marked poison. No, don't lie. I'm serious. They were all marked poison, dangerous things. And they had all of these freaking things in the box that you could do that you're supposed to do with parental guidance and somebody watching what you're doing.
Like a Radio Shack kit?
I don't know.
Okay.
I was very young when I got it. I think it was an aunt and uncle who gave it to me, and I don't know if they were trying to kill me or if it was just something they just grabbed it and they thought I'd be interested because I did well in school. Like, oh, it's science, he'll like it. So I saw these things were poison. Don't judge me. And so, my big thing, I was a big reader, and I love murder mysteries, and I love Agatha Christie and all stuff
Right.
like that.
Right.
And so when I went to a pediatrician once, my mom went out of the room for something, used the restroom or something, and I stole a hypodermic needle from like the little cabinet thing and brought it home. So what I would do, I would mix up poison from the chemistry set, and I would murder my sister's dolls. By sneaking into the rooms and like being like putting the hypodermic syringe into it and injecting it and then leaving the room for them to die. But I figured I wasn't hurting them. It wasn't like it was real people. They were dolls. But the really,
Right, totally healthy.
the really good ones. The really good ones were my grandmother liked to knit and crochet, and she did like Jack and Jill dolls for everybody. They had like the big dopey smiles, and there was Jack and there was Jill.
They do be smiles.
Well, yeah, but they were the best to inject because they were crocheted and it would go right into the stuffing. After a while, certain ones stained like the stuffing, so you could sort of see through the crochet that it wasn't the natural white stuffing that came with it.
Sure.
But nobody could figure out what it was. And then my sister started sniffing it, and I thought she was about to like put her mouth to taste it. I realized that would not be a good thing. So I had to throw the Jack and Jill dolls away, and they never really knew what happened to them. They thought it was me, but it was one of those things they couldn't prove it was me. So far, no murders to date have been traced to me.
That's good.
But
For this.
that's what I
For
think
this
about.
particular thing, when you
That's
think
what I think about when I
robots.
think about robotics.
Okay, good God. I'm not judging.
No, not at all.
None. I think it's almost Christmas.
It is going to be so great. It is going to be so great. Careful, careful. Next year we're getting a real tree.
Sorry.
Next year we are getting a real tree.
Alright, getting laid off and everything, it just...
Hey.
Sorry.
It's okay, it's still going to be special.
I just wanted it to be a good Christmas for the kids.
Yeah, the kids forget that kind of stuff real quick. It's not going to matter.
So you don't think Daddy's a loser?
Brian, they already think you're a loser. This isn't really going to push them over the edge.
A loser, but I mean like a real loser. Like,
No, see,
I mean, it's not like I just lost a race and like, you know, like the daddy-daughter, you know, pickup sack race.
that was last week and you did miss it.
I know. I was traveling. I was
James-
trying to save my job.
Jane was just disappointed, that's all.
She wouldn't stop talking about it.
She's not going to. She doesn't think of you as a real dad.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of reasons for her not to think that.
Well,
I
because
know-
biologically you're not her real dad.
Right, well, we don't know that for sure, right?
It's down to 1 in 3. I mean, there's a 33.3% chance that you are her dad, but
Okay, I just...
look, I mean, if it really means a lot to you for Christmas, I can give you a paternity test.
Really?
I mean, if that's what you want.
But there's like a 66% chance that it's not going to be me, right?
Yeah, and then that just makes
then
things
I don't want
awkward.
it.
I mean, with this, like, you know, this whole thing, this ambiguity thing.
I can do all of this.
No, just stick them under the tree. Stick them under the tree.
It's going to be such a shitty Christmas for him.
It doesn't have to be. If you dismantle the tree, it will be. I know you're not my real dad. No. We learned all about recessive traits in school.
Your science class?
Yeah, science class, thank you. Yeah, so, red hair. Recessive trait.
Black.
Yeah. Mom's got red hair. Brian across the street has red hair. Chances are, I mean, I see the way Mom looks at him. So, I mean,
I do too.
no offense, I mean, you had a good run, but I'd like you out of the house within 2 weeks, okay?
Can I just...
I'll give you a good dad
Please the
reference.
Super Bowl. Please the Super Bowl.
All right, day after Super Bowl, a lot of people take off work. Oh, sorry. No, so I will give you good references You were a good dad, you tucked me in.
Wait, when you say that, they're not going to be like, yes, I can confirm that he was a dad in my family at one point. Like, not one of those bullshit references. You're going to pull the HR game on me.
No, look.
Andy.
Andy.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't yell at you.
Andrew, no you shouldn't.
Andrew?
Because you haven't left yet, and I could really still change it. It's saved in my word processor. I could really just go in there and change it at a moment's notice.
I'm so sorry.
Now, you've got a lot of good things going for you. You've got a lot of good qualities in a dad.
I don't. Well, this dad...
They don't need to know that. It's just how you put things on the
you're
resume.
gonna lie for me?
I will be lying to you. You made my mom happy.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's...
And you like tell any future family that I'd be a great dad?
If they ask, I will say that you were a great dad, that I was sad things didn't work out, and in future, I wish the best for you and whatever little girl you get paired with.
Live with that.
Okay?
Thanks.
So,
You're a good almost son.
I'm a daughter, but okay. That's going to have to go on your record. Mom's got 2 kids. Wow, Andrew. Sorry, Mr. Smith. Let's keep this professional here.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
It will make it easier for me.
All right.
I'm sorry.
So, it looks like you want to be with my daughter.
Yes, sir.
So it looks like you had 3.5 years with Pamela Industries.
Yes. It was one of the best. I felt like I got in there and really made a difference. It was. There was 2 kids. There was 2 kids involved. One, I believe, was a daughter, and another one was a son. There was 2 of them. I mentioned that, right? There was 2 kids.
Calm down.
Sorry.
Calm down, Mr. Smith. We just want to make this a comfortable little...
Sure. I appreciate it. Mind if can I loosen the tie?
Of course. This is a casual thing here. My daughter's been my daughter for 22 years. She means a lot to me.
I could imagine, sir. I mean, your reputation around the industry is amazing.
I've had a few good years.
You have. Not just a few good years. You've been off the charts, sir.
The Alicia years are really good years. 2 kids. She's doing really well for herself. Condo in Boca.
The stock split with that family was amazing.
It was very impressive. We all keep in touch.
I'm sorry for being so nervous. I'd be really excited to be part of your...
See, it's not me you need to convince.
There's a board?
So to speak.
Okay. Oh, God. Hey, buddy. Hey. Hey, Chomper. Hi. You're, Amelie. I really like Amelie. She's great. I think that we'd be a great family. I could be a great husband type person in the... Hey! Oh God.
So you called my daughter Amelie. Her name was obviously Pamela. I'm sorry.
Oh, God, that's spelled completely differently.
It's a family spelling.
Clearly.
No hard feelings.
Does that hurt my chances here? I mean, how many other candidates are you interviewing today for this family?
Well, we're seeing at least 3 more today, and we're not closing it until the job till Friday.
Oh, okay.
So we'll keep in touch.
I mentioned 2 kids, right?
Yeah.
None of them died under my watch.
That's great.
Okay.
But I mean, calling my wife out, my daughter, that was really awkward, wasn't it?
That was very good. Story time. So, I have more robotic stories.
Oh, good.
So when I was growing up, lots of people had Legos. I didn't have really any of them. I had a neighbor that had a big box of them. We played Legos, but I had Constructs, and Constructs had like these old plastic pieces you could connect like beams and things like that to them. And I would build robots out of this thing, and they had like a motorized kit on them, and so I had this one. It was a robot, like I was probably like this tall at the time, and the robot was about that tall. And recently photos have surfaced of the robot that has this like robot arm kind of like hanging around me, and I'm sitting there with this like beaming smile, and I built this just amazing robot friend, I guess is what you could call it. And I felt pretty proud of the fact. And then I realized I might be passing this on to the next generation. So I have a bunch of nephews and some nieces and stuff, and they're the ones that found the image, and now they're trying to build their own robots, and I really feel bad that I may be passing that along to my sister's
nerd
kids.
gene?
The nerd gene, yes.
I don't think that passes from like uncle to niece and uncle to nephew.
I don't think it works that way either, but I do feel like I'm having an influence there.
I like it.
All right.
Sorry, Peter. We really wanted to have you in the club, but recently pictures have surfaced of you and your Beanie Baby collection. Yeah.
It was the 90s?
Yeah, everyone was doing it.
Yeah. I wasn't really into it.
What? You're in a little cowboy outfit here with something that looks like a small horse.
Samantha Smothers! Sorry.
I'm sorry, it's what?
Samantha Smothers. She's the only one that ever had the photos.
Oh, you mean Samantha Smothers who leaked them? I thought Samantha Smothers was the name of the horse.
No, that was Tiddlywink Tinkles.
Is that the official Beanie Baby name, or is that just something you
It's
decided?
the official Beanie Baby name from Beanie Baby Inc. I have the card that can prove it.
You in a scuba diver's outfit with an octopus? You dressed as Charlie Brown with what looks like a small beagle?
Yeah, that was actually licensed.
Oh.
So if we can't let that one out, that'd be good. There's probably a lawsuit involved there.
And
Listen, I can explain.
that's our show.